La 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 lattes were a. La 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 lattes were a.
Man, I gotta tell y'all something.
Oh, clock it. Clock the tea, sweetheart.
And I'll be doggone if I allow anybody tell me who I can deal with.
I ain't give you what? What I ain't give you?
Give it to me.
Whoa, give you what? Hey, yo.
You eating it.
What do you want me to give you? Hey, yo. What you talking about?
Hey, yo. Give it to me.
Give you what?
Just because somebody keep you around don't mean that they value you. People buy cats to get rid of mice. Don't let that go over your head.
Good. You feel me? No matter what it is, somebody come in here and say something bad or try to, you know what I'm saying? And you see the comment and you actually read it. Turn around and make it good. Because that's what they don't like that.
Oh, she talking about her husband. No, baby, let me tell you something. Let me put you in.
Let me make you eat your own words, Miss Briana. These are your words, right? Your words. Eat them.
And I was working, and my husband said, "No, I want you to stay home. I want you to, stay at home and take care of the kids." In my state of mind, in the beginning, I thought that was control. But let me tell you something. My husband did not want me to stay home with the children to control me. My husband wanted me to stay home because it made more sense for our family. It made sense for me to stay home and have my own business, which is what he has helped me get today. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even have this fan page. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be making as much money as I am making. That's a king, okay? When he come into your life and upgrade you, not downgrade you and try to control your every thought and your every move. So when people kept saying, "Oh, that she talking about herself," no, baby, because I am where I am today because of my husband. My husband upgraded me, not downgraded me, not controlling me, not nothing. I do what I want to do when I want to. Okay? He don't control me.
Now we're going to show the person that does control you, sister girl. Lord, I pray that baby don't come out looking like none of these baby pictures, honey. Please, Lord, for me, I'ma pray.
Nobody else to do. Bitch! Get somebody else to do that shit. What the fuck is wrong with y'all fifth graders? Like, what is really wrong with you? Honey, get a fucking life. Like, some of y'all trolls need to go to a troll one-on-one because, see, it's levels to this shit. You can't troll everybody the same way. You understand? We not all little babies. We not all little cry babies and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand what the fuck y'all be having going on out here. When I was in school, when I was a school girl, and somebody tried to bully me, I just let them go as far as they think they could go till I beat the brakes off their ass, and then I move on with my life. I'm back in there passing tests, and eating my lunch and minding my business. You understand? So what I need to know is, what do y'all get out of this trolling stuff?
Hey,
like,
y'all, it's your girl Tay with the T, and you know you about to get these tips from me, honey. Let's get right into it because Tay got some questions, okay? Anytime Tay get confused, I come through with some questions for you. People in the back, feel free to answer, okay? You can answer these questions too. But let's get into it, Miss Bree, right? Bodies of three, right? She said that she been with 3 men. This is the way that she conceived her children, right? Now, the crowd want to know, right? I wrote down my notes. Yes, a composition notebook. You understand? We taking it back to school on you, honey boo. Okay, now, baby daddy number 1, in which you had 3, right? He's married, ain't he? So was the babies conceived before or after the marriage? We're talking about baby number 2 and 3, right? And if so, would this mean that you were sleeping with a married man, honey? And if that is the case, which we have got that, right, we came up to that, right? You've been sleeping or was sleeping with the married man at that time when you conceived those children, right? So now, is this the reason when you showed up on that man's property, you was ran off with them 3 babies? Because they was conceived throughout his marriage, and that's why the relationship is the way that it is now, so estranged, baby. Distance is one thing, but no relationship is something totally different, right? And these kids have no relationship with that man, as we all can see. And I'm gonna lay it out on the line for you, baby, of where I came up with my analogy, all right? Because if you kept them kids away from this man for 6 years and you came online and told us the story that you did, that means that for 6 years there was no communication. That was these girls and these boys' wonder years. Well, that was this girl and these boys, because it's the 2 oldest in Lauren, right? And when you got with LaTruth, Lauren was little. So she really don't even know dude, right? She only can go off of what you have told her. And best to believe this is leading up to something, baby. I told you I came with my notes, right? Tay come to play today because y'all been playing in my face, all right? Y'all been playing in my face. But we gonna get to that, all right? So now we moving on. But remember, we paying attention, because if baby father number 1 is where you started your fun, and you had these 3 babies and they was conceived within the factors of his marriage, they're labeled as maybes in his wife's eyes. And that's why they're not able to get the relationship that they deserve, on top of the fact after not communicating with or having communication with the person for 6 years, I don't know you. I mean, especially now when we do have some type of conversation with you, you're picking us up in a gas station, boo-boo. That's because your mother can go nowhere near that man in his wife's house. She don't give a damn how many years it is. He might forgive her, but the wife sure isn't. Okay? Okay. Now, let's get on to the next point, right? The next point, because Tay got questions. I told you I'm confused. Follow, right? Okay. Now, the crowd wants to know, right? The crowd wants to know. We know a female doesn't like to tell her real age, right? But this has become a real thing, right? Because the crowd is trying to figure out if you're 31, 44, 32, or 16. We know the 16 is labeled for mentally, but the other 3, we're actually trying to figure out, baby. And I feel like we all should be given praise for reaching of age, because everybody's not blessed to get that. You understand? If you pass the test of opening your 2 eyes every day, you should be grateful for seeing the sun, baby. Anyway, God picked you. He didn't have to. So to go around lying about the days and ways you made it around the sun, I don't understand that. But anyway, to each their own, right? To each their own. Next, when you was on that phone call with Toya, right? And we're going to take it back, right? Because that's what this video was for. That was the reason why we took it back, because at the end of the day, it's just a counteraction of what is still happening today. Let me put it out that way. Okay? Because when people show you who they are, you definitely have to believe them. And that is the reason I made this video. Once these people showed you the actions in which they was able to create, why is there still so much of the naysay? I don't get it, baby. But yeah, back into the question that Tay was asking, right? Tay was asking, right? When you was on the phone with Toya, right? And you let her know that her brother, right? Which she already knew, because I don't give a fuck how distant you are from a person. If you know a person, you know a person, and you know a person's capabilities. And even when you told her the story, it did not sound right at first, baby. So when y'all was on that phone call, right? And you said You said out your mouth, right? Robert never got physical with you. It was never a physical thing. It was more of the arguing and the back and the forth. If anybody was aggressive in any type of ways, more so on camera, baby, we seen it was you. Now, you may have dropped a couple of recordings and he was pissed at you and we heard him calling you a couple of itch bays. If you pouring juice on me, yeah, you gonna be a bitch too, shorty. I'm sorry. But anyway, once you was on that phone call and you displayed to her that her brother never got physical with you, right? You thought that she was going to sit by, be quiet, and allow you to continue to lie after she knew that she had just had this phone call with you and you said what it is that he didn't do. So for you to now be going online instead of lying. No, that's not going to happen. There's going to be some defense because you're not going to play in my brother's face. And is that the reason that you had these people call social services on Toya? Because we got that video on you. You can say that you not the person that directly did it, but you was the one that put out...
Okay. Hello. Clock it. Clock the tea, sweetheart.
Yeah, now back to what I was saying. You may not have been the person that actually did it, but you the one who put it out with harm intended. Now let's get out to the factors of harm being intended. I don't give a damn how many days Amora decides to go on her platform and try to prove Robert wrong. What she's saying is allegedly. The acts that she created, those came out of her mouth, okay? Even though we know she was the person that possibly did the fixing of the image, once she came out and said that she did it, she did it. Once people show you who they are, you have to believe them. How many times could these people show you their actions and you not take it for what it is and label it as something else? And I'm going to be honest, mental health is a thing. And a lot of parts is being played in this situation. When you got something going on with yourself and you attach yourself to other people that may be dealing with mental health, it just makes your condition worse than what it was from the beginning. Because now you got nobody to correct anybody. You got everybody to do what it is that they doing and everybody to be a yes man unto it. Because nobody is mentally in the right place to not be a yes man within this shit show or this rat race. Let's call it what it is. I'm going to be realistic. I've never seen some of this shit in all of my existence, okay? And a lot of these women is older than me. And I'm 45, baby. I'm used to the grandmas being in the kitchen cooking the turkey wings, popping the string beans. But older ladies now got time for kitty things. Like, at the end of the day, where's the advice going to come from if the mental brain has not succumbed or get to the point of where it needs to be won? Young girls be having babies after babies, okay? Postpartum is not a fact. I mean, not a maybe, it's a fact. Okay, and when you don't give your body a chance to heal from one thing to the next, it's going to be some effects from that. And not to mention everyday life that we have to deal with. Because outside of our children, we are also our own human beings. So we have to mentally check in on an everyday basis, baby. But in some cases where people have already mentally checked out because their mental is telling them something without a doubt. Because when you mentally struggling, whatever your mental say it is, that's definitely what it is at that moment. And if you feel that people are against you rather than for you, that's the actions that we have before us. And that's what it is that we see. We see somebody that's mentally struggling, baby, and that's all she's had from her past to her current and going into her future is baby, baby. But the point that I was making the last time, it's not a maybe fact, it's a definite fact, okay? If you jumped from one situation into the other, it was no healing in that. And that came from way back. People also told me, wait, before I get off track. The people said, what happened to the pastor? Yeah, what happened to that? You didn't put the pastor. Now, my thing is, people gotta remember, right? Even if you don't have a baby by a person, if they have been inside of your body, they count as a body. That means that you've had some other bodies other than the bodies that was able to help you create other bodies. You can't tell me ain't no other bodies existed. We got proof of it, sisters. Let's get into John now. Oh, Johnny boy. Let's get into old Johnny boy, okay? Now, Johnny boy, the crowd wants to know. I got notes on YouTube, boo. Let's look into it. Okay. Right. Let me get to it. This is how serious it is. Let me get to it. Okay. Was you happy to have a baby? Blink yes. No. Blink twice for yes. Blink once for no. And if so, then the things that I say next may be a go or maybe a no, right? Because since the baby has been announced, the only thing that we've seen is sarcasm in you at your house, right? The only time we seen you with the kids or with Bree is when, before, the situation, whatever, of the announcement was before Jamaica and the little Dollar Tree gender reveal. That's what it was, right? So the crowd wants to know, right? Was you trapped, right? And if you was trapped, right? Okay. How are you feeling about that? And if that's the case, is that the reason why you haven't been posting anything about the baby or anything within the lanes of being a family man or happy to be becoming a father in any type of way, anything? You don't think that would be something that you should share with your people? No? You don't think so? And then the fact of you being back on the blue couch, right? The royal blue couch, right? The one that Bree announced, right? Where he had his little sexcapades and his booty look. Never mind. Because I don't need YouTube to do what they do. So, yeah, y'all know where Tay was going with that, right? But is this the first time, right? Because the crowd want to know. This is the one. This is the big one. This is the big one. So, is this your first time getting a woman pregnant before or after the ABUSER? And if it's not the first woman you've gotten pregnant before or after the ABUSER, did they just so happen to go get the cootie vacuum, the going? The crowd is trying to figure out. We wants to know. And the way that it seemed like things is going is just like you just doing things for sarcastic purposes only. But it's not making you look really good. It's making you actually fit the narrative in which it is that people say and who it is people say that you is. Because I don't know if you noticed, nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. I don't hate the messenger. Just accept the message. Even the person that was defending the person that trapped you don't like you. And with that being said, that's kind of crazy, Fred. Anyway, this is your girl, Tay with the T. You know you're going to get these tips from me. Make sure you do what you're supposed to do when you come in this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep your girl alive. Okay? This is KK Tay. Don't play. But anyway, you know your girl got those memberships, so if you need one, go get one of them. Because in my membership, your girl be talking pure shit, and that's just the start of it, okay? I'm trying to get organized on this schedule, but I'm also working on my other channel. Make sure you get on over there as well. It's Tea with Tay, baby. You know me. So get on over there if you haven't subscribed over there as of yet. Don't forget. And if you would like the tip Tay, then I would definitely appreciate. The Cash App will be displayed either on the screen or in the description, baby. Anyway, your girl Tay is out. Let us know, because we trying to figure out. All right? Bye, y'all. La 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 lattes were a. La 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 lattes were a.